Hello everyone, it's Graham from Lakeside and a very warm welcome to you all. Okay, so this video today is going to be about the road system at the back here. And as you know, I've been contemplating what kind of system I want on the back there. It's really down to two major models, and that's either the Fuller car system or the Magnarail car system. And I've been humming and hawing for about the last 3 months trying to decide which version to go for. I've been on Facebook, I've been on Google, I've been on YouTube watching all different versions of it, and really it's not a case of one is better than the other, in my opinion. They are both the same, and for different reasons are better than the other. So it depends what you want from it, really. And as I didn't want a huge amount of cars trundling along the back there, I've opted for another version, which is the Fuller system. And with the Fuller system, it's given me really all what I wanted. Now I know there's going to be people shouting down their computers at me saying, oh, you should have gone for the Magnarail, that's what Richard's got over at Everard Junction. Well, yes, I know he's got that, but the thing is that he's got that for a specific reason why he preferred it over to the Fuller system. But likewise, what I want, then I think the Fuller system is more suitable for me. The Magnarail system is, as I say, fine, but they both have, the Fuller and the Magnarail, both have their fors and against. The Magnarail is, I think, very excessive on its mechanics. It's got chains, it's got cogs, it's got adjustable wheels which you just adjust the strength of the chain. You then have to adjust the chain, you cover it up with a very thin piece of paper, you've got to be careful of the joints in the paper. There's lots of things which, to my mind's eye, with the Magnarail system, which could fall down in the future once you built it. And I'm not really keen on that idea. With the whole of this layout, I've tried to make it as simple as possible so that I can get virtually continuous running without any maintenance, and I want that to be the same. And the the Fuller system does that for me. You embed the wire, and that's basically it. Once it's done and you've got it correct, you then leave it. Maybe you might need to repaint the road now and again, but you don't have to take it up to adjust a chain, repair a chain if it breaks. And to be honest with you, from there, which is where it would start, to there where it will end is 4 meters. So that's 8 meters plus of chain. To me, that's asking a lot for a chain to last any period of time without stretching, breaking or whatever. Whereas with an embedded wire, as per the Fuller system, it doesn't really matter how long that is. So, you know, I'm not standing here saying that the Fuller system is better than the Magnarail. Of course I'm not. I say that they both have their advantages and disadvantages. Disadvantage with the Fuller, of course, is that you have to have a separate vehicle with a motor in it. So you know, each time you want a moving vehicle, you have to have an additional motor, unlike the Magnarail, where the chain takes care of the movement, so you can put Oxford die-cast vehicles on it. You can have as many as you want on there, but really. But I only intend to have about 4 maximum vehicles moving at any one time. I'm not saying I will only have 4 vehicles, I can have 8, but I only want about 4 moving at the same time. The rest will just be with parked cars up against the shops up by the curb, maybe a bus pulling into a bus stop, traffic lights, zebra crossings, all that sort of thing. That in itself will create movement, which is what I want. So for me, and I must stress, for me, the Fala system is really the better option. But obviously, if you're looking at this, then you may think that the Magnarail system is better. Fine, absolutely fine. There's no right or wrong. It's what depends on what you want from the system. So with that, I spoke to Ian over at Model Rail Scenery, and he said he had this one in stock, which is White Van Man, with a nice Network Rail logo, and he gave me a price for it, and I ordered it. But this is coming from my two sister-in-laws for my 70th birthday in August, so I'm not allowed to open this until August. But that's no problem, because I've got such a lot of work between now and August to build the road system here. Now, before I even get to the stage of embedding the wire, I've got to construct or design first, then construct the framework for the road system, which will be actually on the layout. But then I intend to build the road itself off the layout, so that I can test it in one lump, and then just literally slot it onto the top of the framework. That's the plan. Whether that will work out or not, I don't know. The other thing is, of course, those retaining walls. They are from the old Lakeside, which are a bit ropey, so I'm going to have to repair or add new sections to it, and lengthen it. So that's got to be done, plus the framework. So there's lots of work to be done before I even get to open that box to get the wire out. So that's the decision. And before I even do that, I want to finish off that end. So I need to finish off that hillside there, carry on low, and then take it up high again to that area there, and that's where the road system starts, at that end. So that's the first job to do, is to finish that end off. Then I can start the construction over here, including the retaining walls and the framework. That will go all the way along to about here. It can't go any further than that, because I need to access that point there. So that's going to be the minimum part of it. That's where it starts from, or end, depending on which way you look at it, but that's where the border is, if you like, there, going across. So, just a quick video to show you the plans ahead of the road system. But I'm pleased now that I've actually made the decision to go for the Fala system over the Magnarail. It's taken me 3 months to get to this stage, and an awful lot of research, but I'm glad I've done it now. So, onwards and upwards, complete that, and then start construction over here. And I will still be able to get to these trains, because that will be removable. The whole sections will be movable. So if anything untoward happens over the back there, I can still get to things. So there's no issues on that. So these won't be load bearing at all, they'll just be there to literally as they are now, just standing up, leaning up against the framework of the roadway. Alright, so hopefully that's given you an insight into what's coming up on Lakeside, and of course I would be doing videos as I go along. Okay, so that's it for now. Hopefully I will speak to you again soon. So bye for now. Bye.